We're live on Naya's channel, The Real Deal. Look for a name change in the channel here in the next day or two. I'm going to rename it just Naya. And if that's taken, then it'll be something like that. But here we go. Here's Naya.
See, I'm working, so he's gonna manage my channel stuff.
Yeah,
It's
because you notice,
working.
like, how many videos has she made? Like one? Psh, that shit ain't flying. So, I've got two questions to ask.
So he's gonna manage and like do this thing, so I get more videos up because I'm busy taking care of him and the house and cooking and cleaning and blah
Yeah.
blah blah.
And we worked out, it's going to be like about 10 minutes long, roughly, give or take, and just two questions. So it'll be short videos. You people can follow along very easily and go to the next video.
Okay, so what's the question?
Here's the question. So, Naya, you talk a lot about your parents since I've been around you, and you have a lot of bitterness to this day about them, but they died, and you've also said that you are better with them now than ever before. So why do you still have bitterness?
I'm not better. You read that because I tell a bad story, and as soon as the humans hear me talking about bad, you assume that I'm saying it in a bad way. I don't care.
Oh, so there's no bitterness at all?
No, none. Not at all. It's a very sad story, and there's a lot of horrible things. But see, I understand why it was done, how it was done, and the truth is that the reptilians. See, I respect this because their job is to make this game as tough as possible.
Right.
So they knew I was coming in, and they caught me, slipped me into a family that would throw me off track.
Yeah.
Okay. All they had to do was birth me into that, because after that, the law of attraction took over. Because, like I said, my mom spanked me at 5 weeks old.
Yes.
5 weeks old. Now, already my mind with law of attraction, because you're creating the whole time.
Yeah.
Just because you're a baby doesn't change the rules.
But you're not bitter towards that.
No, not at all.
Okay.
So here I am, and I'm immediately going, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sending that to the law of attraction, which immediately sends back more things for me to be afraid of. It was set up for, I created all that. I created those bad memories with my parents by having that fear. All they did was put me in the bad family, and then I took over from there. I created all of that. They didn't. There's no reason to be mad at my parents or any guy that raped me or any of it. Because I was the one that was creating it. I was putting out the fear. All those people were players that agreed to fill in the roles that I was asking for.
Very, very true.
Because I was not a conscious creator doesn't change the fact that I was still creating. It's like that judge, you go in front of the judge, somebody says, I didn't know I was breaking the law, and the judge says, not knowing the law is no excuse for breaking the law.
Yep.
Well, that's a law of attraction. Just because you don't know that you're creating
Very good.
does not change the fact that you are creating. And it doesn't absolve you from responsibility.
Very good.
So even though I was a baby, it's not okay for me to say bad parents. No, it's not bad parents. I was a creator God in a human baby form. They did a slick move. I agreed to it because I guarantee you in the now, I knew it happened.
You agreed to the switch?
Oh, absolutely. Because in the now, I didn't have a time frame. So they did the switch, and I saw it, and I said, this is what happened in my higher self. My higher self went, okay, we were planning on doing this, and they did this switch. Can we go ahead and do what we were going to do? Should we go ahead and roll with it? And my higher self said, yeah, we can go ahead and roll with this.
Okay.
And they saw my whole life, my higher self, in the now. They saw how it would play out in all of its many aspects.
Okay.
And in that moment, I said, okay, we'll go ahead and do it that way too. It's actually two, not instead of. So this is the one that I'm looking through. But I agreed to it. You can't make anybody do anything against their will because everything is done in the now.
So everything that's happened to you, and there's been a lot of stuff, a lot of things you never told people.
Right. A lot of stuff.
But you're not bitter towards any of it, even recent events. You're not.
No, because and I don't talk about it much because most people respond so badly because the stories are so horrific.
Yeah, they are.
And G-Man's heard a couple more than you guys have, and they're very, very, very horrific. Very high vibration. So when I set that fear and I sent it to the law of attraction, it came hard and strong. I created really horrific events because of my energy level.
Makes sense.
It's going to happen that way. That's
Sure.
to be expected.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at me because I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
I was totally in amnesia at the time.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at them because I know that I agreed to it on some level.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a bloody game. Whether or not I had bad things happen or good things happen, after it's over, I mean, seriously, that was a long time ago. That was a long time. Nobody has physically touched me or hurt me in 15 years.
It's a long time.
And I do not have time in my life to be fussing and fuming for what hurt me physically 30, 40, 50 years ago. That's just a waste of my time. I don't want to be bothered.
That's very good. Very good.
And I don't want other people to feel bad either. So that's why I don't tell the stories, because they immediately go, oh, poor you. And I'm going, really, dude, I got this. You know, it's an interesting story if you'll just objectively listen to it. I can tell you a great story, make a great movie, an even better book. But most people go, and I'm going, hey, it's my life. I'm okay with
They
it.
wouldn't believe your story.
No, they really probably wouldn't. Oh, people are talking. Oh, hi, Zen Mommy. Hi, Zen Mommy.
She's right there.
Hey, Zen Mommy, you can just like walk in here
Yeah, you
and
come,
talk.
come here and ask a question.
Do y'all hear the laughter on the other side of the wall?
That would be cool if you picked it up. All right, so question 2. This is a 2 question. And, yeah, it's going to be short because these videos are short now. So this is question 2. And it's good to see your energy is up, by the way. So
Yeah.
this question is about that. I made a video last night urgently requesting people to send you healing. And you were saying that most people don't know how to do it right. And they just send a little teeny bit out. So tell us real quickly how, if we were to send you energy or healing, what's the best way to do it, the most effective way?
Okay. The best way to affect healing, period, to anybody, always, is you've got to clear your mind, guys. And if you don't know how to meditate, if you're going to 5D, you've got to learn. You've got to shut your brain off, because when you guys send me energy, but you're thinking about the bills and your kid and you're driving down the road, the energy that I get is so diffused and so tiny. Now, I'm not ever going to say don't do it because it's good practice. Send it to me. I can always use energy, but mostly it's not extremely effective. What is effective is if you just, you know, that moment of silence thing that people are always talking about, those are superb. It does not take a lot of time. Go into a quiet space, shut everything off, hum for a minute, dry everything out, and then just see me feeling good, happy, laughing. Take it 30 seconds. In that moment, you will give me more good than you ever will do from all during the day thinking happy thoughts about Naya. Because you're focused, the energy is a direct focus energy beam. Other than that, you're sending me scattered information that you're sending me with all of your other information and all of your troubles. And I got to sort out the healing. And when I'm not feeling good like I was yesterday and a few days before, I don't have the time to sort it out. I appreciate you. I am grateful, and you need to keep doing it to practice. But if you really want to help somebody, clear all the other clutter out of your mind. Give it just 30 seconds. See the person in a happy state. You're done. Don't make it more complicated than it needs to be. You're a powerful creator, God. You create solar systems with a thought. You just don't realize it. And you can send that kind of powerful energy to help somebody. But understand this, that unless you see them that way, you may not be experiencing the aspect that's healed. So you can send that energy, and an aspect of that person will get the healing, but unless you see them healed, you might be at a sick aspect. You might not go to the aspect that you sent the healing to. Oh, the plot thickens and is even more confusing.
And you were saying that just traditional, like prayer, is more effective.
Oh, prayer is really, really effective. It's been effective forever, and people have known that. When people are believe in that stuff, whether it's chanting or brew teas or prayers, it doesn't matter. If you believe in it and you can focus that energy, it creates change magnificently. Now, unfortunately, I would like to take the God thing out of the prayer, and you to realize that you're doing it yourself, but it doesn't matter. It's effective. So if you, especially if you get in a group, and that's been proven.
Well, let's take the God thing out of a prayer. Let's say someone wants to send you a prayer. How would they go about instead of praying in Jesus Christ? What would they pray to? My higher self or to the universe? Or
I'm not real fond of words.
okay,
I would be much happier if you shorten it and don't think about words because that always fucks everything up. So I would definitely just see me happy. You've seen me happy. Just visualize that. Just see me happy. That's the most effective way of doing it. It's much, much better. And that way you don't mess it up. Because if you start trying to think about it, then your mind is going to go, well, in order for them to get there, they need to do this, 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 and this, and this. And you will mess it up. Just see them happy and pleasant and in a good space and let them do it however they want to do it. That's all that you need to do.
it's that simple.
Mm-hmm.
We always got to complicate things.
Always got to complicate it. And it always messes it up. Thinking, figuring, that's what's made this 3D.
The thinking.
And just doing it with that knowingness that, they got it, I got it.
We overthink everything. Don't we?
Overthink everything.
Yeah.
The most addictive behavior on this planet, thinking.
Just thinking. So that is going to conclude that. Wow, we got 7 people. Gee, I hate turning it off.
No, that's okay. They'll come back.
Okay, so this was the first video. So this is going to be the new format for a while. 2 questions, and it's 11 minutes. That's about perfect because most people don't have an attention span. I don't know why. I personally can watch it. A bunch of comments coming in. So thank you all for watching. We will be back, so stay tuned.
Oh.